Hey everybody, it's late in the evening. As a matter of fact, it's dark 30 here. But I'm going to show you how to make a cranberry salad. Something different from just having cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving. I used to make this all the time when I was teaching, and I used to go to church at a little church called Bethel Ridge United Methodist Church, and there was a man there named Lewis Randolph. And I made this one time and took out there, and Lewis ate 2 or 3 bowls of this stuff. He absolutely loved it. He said, "What is that? I've never had that before." And I said, "It's just a cranberry salad, just something." And like I said, I kind of picked this up from school. They did it different than what I do, but I kind of just experimented around with it and made my own cranberry salad. They would put sliced pears in it. Of course, schools have to put basically what they have. And I don't know if they actually put Jell-O in it or not. They might have just put some type of gelatin. I don't really know. But I got to experimenting with the cranberry sauce. And you can use cherry Jell-O, strawberry, raspberry, just whatever kind you like that kind of goes along with cranberry. I'm using cherry today. And it's just a small box, and I've got the Kroger kind. It's just a small box of Jell-O. And I like mandarin oranges in it, so I got me a can of mandarin oranges. I've drained the juice off of them. You don't need the juice. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my Jell-O. Let me get you down just a little bit here. I'm going to put my Jell-O in this bowl. Let me get back here. And I've got my water going over here, and you need a cup of boiling water. Get me a spoon to stir with. I like to use one of these slotted spoons for this because it swooshes it around good. Let me put this box right there. Once you get all these things together, now we're going to add about a half a cup of cold water to it. Maybe a cup. I don't know. Sometimes I just see how thick it is. But I usually add about half a cup of cold water to it once I get it mixed up good. Then I put my cranberry sauce in. You can use the kind without the berries or just the gel. And then I put my orange pieces in last. My water is boiling. So now we need a cup of boiling water. Let me get me a cup poured out here. Okay. I'm going to pour that in there. I'm going to set my bowl of water right here for a minute. And I'm going to stir this up now. I want to get it stirred up good. Get all that gelatin working here so the cranberry sauce will be better. I usually like to do this with just the sauce. I usually don't do it with the whole berries in it or the berries, but I am this time because that's all I've got out there, so I'm going to use that. I don't have any of just the sauce without the berries. Sometimes I take the mixer and but anyways, now we're going to put the cranberry sauce in. And you want to mash that up. May have a potato masher out here. Get it to go in here. Smash it up as much as I can right here. Now, I'm going to add a half a cup of cold water. Okay, now, let me taste of it and see how. That's not bad. Now we're going to put the oranges in. We're just going to stir it up a little bit. I have got juice on the counter. Now I'm going to put it in a dish like this so it will set and gel good, and then it's got a lid on it, and it works better if you got something with a lid. And I'm just going to pour this in there. And I'm just going to stir it around, kind of get it like I want it. And most of the oranges should be floating around the top. Okay? Now I'm going to put the lid on it, put it in the refrigerator, and it's probably going to take it about 4 to 6 hours to set, but you can make this 4 or 5 days ahead of time. You can make this several days ahead of time, and it'll be fine. So if you want to try something new, you want to try some cranberry salad instead of just regular cranberries this year, try it. It works really good with strawberry jello and cherry jello. Those two I think work better than any. And so try them, see what you think.